Like it sounds like he trying to, you know what I'm saying? He trying to make excuses for the nigga before distancing himself. It don't even sound like he trying to distance himself from these types. It sound like he trying to make different, you know what I mean? But like y'all let me know if y'all hear something different. If y'all understood something different.
Yo,
Hold on, let me fix my audio real quick.
yo, is it still
Yeah, let
static?
me see.
I still hear you a little bit static though.
Nah, I hear you clear now. So I gotta ask a few questions, bro, because this sounded crazy to me. Um, Number one, I heard you say you're not gonna rush to judge me, right?
Right.
So you're telling me if somebody who's been under investigation for a whole month gets arrested from in a whole different country, bro, from multiple multiple authority figures, that's not enough for you to distance yourself and wash that nigga out? That's not enough for you?
Didn't they say like December 18th or something like that? Wasn't that like just last week?
Yeah, regardless of the date, that ain't enough for you? Him.
I
Oh, it's not. All right. Okay.
I
How
think you
about
give like a benefit of the doubt of somebody because I would think that, bro. Like, why would you do that though? Like, that's just I don't know.
him being caught and they found videos of 6 years olds and all that on his in his files and all that. That's not enough for you. Or how about the dolls where you know what I'm saying and where he got the little ventriloquist dolls where that's not enough neither. The kid dolls.
The dolls, then yeah, that was a long
And
time.
then remember when you was on live with him and you had a chica pull up and he was
I
like
did
coochie
remember that.
coochie cool.
Yeah, yeah. That asked the kids in my thought though. See, I didn't want to
Come
even
on,
mention
my
that. But
nigga. Like you gotta, and then you gotta understand, like I would prefer for you to start really thinking more of I'd rather be alone, struggling, than be around people who have these type of things in on their jacket or accusations. Like, I don't think I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt for sure, right? But it's difficult to give you the benefit of the doubt when instead of saying, I don't want, because look how you just listen to how you sound when you came on live, right? You didn't start off with saying, hey, yo, I prayers to the potential victims, prayers to the potential kids. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to kids. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to like, underage girls. You said the exact opposite. You said, I don't want nobody to get arrested, or I don't wish jail on anybody, and I don't wish none, regardless of whether or not they're guilty. That's how it come across.
nah, but I was actually saying that, yo, I don't know if he did it now. Hopefully he didn't do it though. You know what I mean? But I got nothing to do with none of that stuff. That if it is true with him, I was basically just. It wasn't about him. It's about people saying that, oh, I'm next stuff like that. So that's the reason why I even was
Do
talking
you
about the topic.
understand why they say that though? Could you kind of because it will help you move forward and make better decisions if you try to understand why and the reasoning people saying that, right? Do you think you understand, or if you need me to, I could break it down for you?
Nah, we're not gonna break down. Come on, bro. I mean, obviously, other than people hating on me and stuff like that, people see me with younger women out here, stuff like that. Of course, obviously, you
Nah,
know
it
what I
ain't
mean. So
even that. Nah, it ain't even that part. It really ain't even that part, right? Because ain't nobody saw you with no kids or nothing like that. You feel me?
oh yeah,
So
of
it
course,
ain't that.
we don't.
But it ain't that. So that means it ain't that. It's because of the people that's around, my guy. Like, I know you don't think because you looking at it different. You got to look at it how it is, not how you wish it would be. You know what I mean? Like, we could wish things were one way, but that doesn't mean that that's the actual truth, right? The actual truth is that the same reason why I told you why I didn't want to be associated with certain people. Now you seeing right now it come to fruition. Right now, this should make it super clear right here. This should make it super clear. Because just like you said, you couldn't believe or couldn't see it, right? You couldn't imagine that that would happen or that these people would be in that type of situation when you realize that there's certain charges that people get put on their jacket that I'm not gonna ever associate with because of this, because of what it could mean in the future. You understand?
Yeah.
So when you sit there and then you want to sit here and defend and be and stand next to a nigga with that type of charge, it make me think that it could be possibilities of everything. That's why everybody in the chat would say that. It ain't the fact that they thinking that and putting that jacket on you, my nigga. It's the fact that they saying there's all these people around.
I'm not the way. First of all, I'm not defending Floyd. None of this stuff, though, y'all. Let's get that clear. I'm just giving a different perspective on the situation, and you know what I
Why
mean. But yeah,
would
I'm
you
not.
though? On this, that's crazy much. Why? That's wild. Why would you give a different perspective on this type of case? Why would you want to
It's,
play the devil's advocate on this type of demon behavior, yo?
yeah, I guess to me, it just sucks though because I was actually watching his stuff before. So you know when you actually like I don't know him in person. Like I never saw him in person before, and to actually watch his videos, it actually give you motivation. And it just sucks to see like that, bro. You actually like this person, pause, and just to think like you would never imagine this to happen. You know what I mean? So you give kind of more lenience to somebody that you actually watch. I don't know, I can't explain, but you know what I mean? Like when you actually
It is understandable, but this is the reason why at a certain age, there's certain discernment, man. And you gotta understand that just because you a fan of someone or they inspired you on one aspect of your life doesn't mean that they devils in other aspects of their life. You know,
Salute.
you and
Hey,
I
uh,
right,
let me interject if I could. I'm coming from a different angle. I think the police out there, they got this man, all them phones, all that data, all this internet shit, and all of his contacts. Hey man, and then I mean, you've been contacting him. I don't know what you've been saying on the back line with Future. I mean, Future between Future and Floyd. But my thing is, if I was you, I'd be trying to go home because when you think about your travels, all you travel to is mongering areas. All you've ever traveled to is places that's known for mongering, cheap, deals. And yeah, you do need to distance yourself off the muscle. That's what you're supposed to like distance yourself like everybody else. Everybody else is trying to distance themselves, whether they liked him or not. I mean, yeah, if you liked him and you might have been cool with his whatever he had going on, but the bottom line is they have proof that he was messing with 6-year-olds and children. That ain't nothing to play with. If you don't think they going to his phone and getting his contacts, that they going online and find out what he been talking to with these people that he have contacts in his phone, then you are misinformed. And if I was you, I don't care if that your rent paid or not. I'd be getting out of there. I'd be going back home because this just the first domino. If you think this the only domino to fall, then you are delirious. So you need to really think long and hard about what you're doing and who you involved with. And that goes for people
why
that's
would I
been
have to
sending the
worry though?
money. I
Because
ain't never sent Floyd a penny.
what you was gonna ask future, what you was gonna say?
why would I have to worry about none of that stuff when I'm not doing none of that stuff though? Why would I have to
So,
worry about?
so that's a good
Tell me.
question, right? Because if you innocent, that's what you would say. You would think, yo, what do I got to worry about if I'm innocent? So here's how you got to look at it, right? What he's saying
Yeah.
is that they're gonna try to put things together and try to see, because typically when people are involved in this type of stuff, it's not by themselves. Usually birds of a feather flock together. So what he's saying is, in this new digital age, all the correspondence between him and other people, they're all going to be under the same sort of investigation. So what he really is saying is that because of the association, that you might just be under that same sort of investigation eventually. Now, I don't know about all that because I don't know what y'all communication is like. All
Do
I'm
you know
saying
the
is
name of the name of the investigation is Operation Passport No.
correct, correct,
Operation Passport No.
correct.
That means it's not just in Brazil, man. This is international.
But it's been that way since
What?
Miko.
But this is the name of the operation right now today. That's they said that.
I understand. What I'm explaining is that this has never been something that's this has always been something that people have been looking at a side view. Like, because if you involved in it, you may think of it as, oh, I'm gonna defend people just traveling. But people don't realize that they put sex tourists all under the same umbrella. They don't differentiate, right? The reason being is because within that group is this other subgroup, like Floyd is a part of, like Miko was a part of. And this is where the danger comes in, because yo, Fuge, you don't understand, my nigga, why I was going so heavy and why I made sure for you to understand why I got to separate myself between you if you associating with them. Because at the end of the day, just like you said, you don't know Future, you don't know Floyd. Look how you was really willing to defend him, and then look what he really was about. So that really means you
They've
don't
been
really end up.
investigating Floyd for 3 years,
But
bro.
hold on, and it's
Three
not even
years.
it's not even
3 years?
just that. Yes, but here's the thing: it's not even just that. It's the fact that you don't know nobody. At the end of the day, if you really don't know nobody, then there's no way that you could stand behind niggas that you don't know, especially if they have certain charges on their jacket already, man.
Nah, I'm not nervous of what, bro?
Uh,
So, yo, come on.
Say, man, I know you like to let shit go in one ear, come in one ear, and go out the other, but it's not a game, man. I'm
Nah, it's
telling
not a
you,
game. Nah.
it's not. It's real serious, bro. I mean,
Think about
bottom
this. Do
line,
you know Austin? You know Austin Holloman traveled with him internationally for like months. They stayed in the same unit.
Months.
Do you understand? He paid for all types of stuff while Austin was still trying to, you know what I'm saying, was catching flight first. So Austin is gonna do everything in his power to distance himself. But the
And
reality
he did.
is, exactly. But the reality is that you are, and I don't want you to think I'm trying to diss you at all. But you're willing to stand next to people with certain things on their jacket because of your level of poverty and the necessary benefit you get from these individuals around you. And if you don't understand it, I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you really feel that that value is good, just understand that that could be you end up being your downfall. Somebody just buying you orange juice and eggs or whatever every day and some chicken every day can end up being your downfall. Somebody that just put you on to a little $25 hotel that you put more value on like that could be ended up being your downfall. Look how close you was to going to Brazil with with Floyd. Look how close you was. If I didn't step in and listen, you see, and here's another reason why the nigga social got a beat down. It's because I saw the plug. He was the plug between you and fucking Floyd. No, am I bugging?
Nah, he was
He
at
was
that time.
definitely the plug. You understand? So you gotta understand. I see things maybe some people don't want to see. Not that y'all can't see. You just overlook it. So people want to call me a hater until this moment comes in and everything makes perfect sense.
Yo, that's This is what I'm talking about right here, though, bro. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop that, man. That's what y'all portray.
Hey
I ain't
man,
no
they're
none of
not just
this.
going after Floyd, bro. They're going after the movement. They're going out. I mean, they're going after the movement. And it's well documented. This shit is all over the internet. It can't be erased. And you see all them phones and computers and shit Floyd had on the counter. I'm talking like
Yeah.
teddy bears and shit. Hey man,
Not,
this shit
not just teddy
that is a
bears,
bad
not just
look.
teddy bear, yo, game. Also, the ones that you put your hand in the puppets. And so why that's crazy is because he was doing that talk on the panel when he was on the panel with NYC. Like with a chick, he was talking that coochie coochie Gucci goo type shit.
They said he
I
had
remember that.
hidden cameras in his watch. I guess
So you
all camera phones got watches. I don't know.
I think you did say something
That's
about
new
that,
to
though.
me.
CC? Somebody said something about that. Like, what are you doing with that?
what's up?
Yeah, I was going.
What happened?
It says it's always going viral. Yeah, yeah, it's definitely going viral. It's definitely going viral, man. He's about to be,
Look,
you
the
know,
only lesson I'm hoping that
like
you
Keith
could
them
take
said.
from this,
You know how like Thailand, the lady boys.
the only lesson I'm
What
hoping you
happened?
could take from this is realizing that people you may consider friends might be devils to other people and doing devilish things because you don't know them like that. And if you see a little sign, because listen, what's gonna haunt you is something you said before. Remember, Future, you said, I don't care what they did in their past as long as they didn't do nothing to me right now. It's about how they treat me.
Hey, and dig these blues. When they said
No,
that
you
they've
know
been
what I'm saying, man.
investigating Floyd for three
If you know
years,
that,
he hasn't been.
Hold
It
on,
wasn't
hold
three
up, Game
years
Time.
ago.
He was gonna say something, Game Time. 1 second. What you was gonna say, NYC?
yo, y'all can hear me?
One of Floyd big donators. Remember?
Yeah, him, unfriendly stoic, and a whole lot of them. They know who they are.
What you mean? What you bringing up unfriendly Stoic name?
And Friendly was a
Now I'm
big
saying
supporter of Floyd.
he was one of Future's big donors.
Yeah, but okay, listen, here's what we can't do, right? We can't attack people in the chat or supporters from the chat because that is different. Niggas don't know if they just watching somebody on YouTube. That's one thing. It's different when you know the nigga personally.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
when you on his page, on his live, you on,
Movement. That's what
yeah.
that's what's fucked up about it. Is the fact that Floyd was not only heavy a passport bro, but he was introduced to be in more of the mainstream with Austin. And Austin was the face of the passport bro movement. So much
Austin
so he
has
had the
the
tattoo.
passport bro tattooed on him.
Tattoo. Word. Absolutely. So this is where it's gonna negatively affect regular law abiding, black men that are traveling that was about that movement, the passport bro movement and their own personal empowerment. It's gonna completely degrade that entire movement, B.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of people gonna be investigated behind that name and their connections and all of that, man. I
I
mean,
mean, here's the
it's
thing.
like a game. They gonna look at it like it's a game.
So chat, here's the thing, because I see y'all saying with Austin and was with him and they're gonna investigate Austin and all that. I mean, you gotta remember, they was already investigating the sex travelers. They already is looking at it. That's already kind of like where they'll deny you entry to their country if that's what it is you're coming to do. So they already kind of have a portfolio and a dossier already built. Now, within that dossier could be subcategories in which that includes those that are coming to exploit females. And then they can even go further, especially into the whole taking advantage of minors and things of that nature. But just so